Hey guys, so this is going to be a quick and short tutorial on the God Deload on Regret. So at this gondola goes all the way to that first tower, and there's three separate strategies that we have currently in our Halo 2 speedrunning repertoire to do this section fast. The other two that you're probably more familiar with are the gondola launch, which is a little more advanced, and the redirect swordfly, which is also a bit advanced. So this technique, the God Deload, is intended as a technique for newer runners, like brand new runners to Halo 2 Legendary, as a way to get through this section safely and consistently without needing to put in a ton of practice time. Because the redirect swordfly and gondola launch especially do take a bit of practice. So this is intended as a really easy sort of noob-friendly way to get through this section. There's absolutely no shame in doing this strat off the start. Don't feel like you have to sink, does a couple hours into learning the swordfly lineup or doing gondola launch. Just do this off the start and get through this section easy and move on to the rest of Regret. So to actually do this strategy, you want to get a checkpoint right on this section right here, and you want to come up to this little, what is this, like a railing, a balcony? So on this balcony is a trigger volume that will spawn 6 enemies right here in front of you. And right at this spot in particular is going to spawn an elite. So I'm going to jump on this balcony into the trigger volume. I'm going to stick this elite in the face. Then I'm going to run back towards the gondola. And I'm going to run back towards the gondola in a specific way. So see this little line right here? This polygon to the section of this is actually going to go down. So when I hop off the railing onto this, I'm actually going to drop down further than you might think, run back towards the gondola, jump up, and then crouch when I land. It'll make a little more sense when I do it, so let me do a little example. So I'm going to jump on this railing and stick this elite, kick him in the face. I'm going to drop down like this, see that? And I'm going to jump up onto this thing. I'm going to stay crouched. That keeps that elite from shooting me. Let me do that one more time. If you guys saw how I kind of dropped down lower like this, that's key. It keeps this elite with a carbine from shooting you in the back and keeps any potential snipers from shooting you in the back. So one more time, let me jump up here, take this guy in the face, drop down low like this, jump up, make sure you're holding crouch just like this, and you're good, and we're through. So see that guy, how that guy has his beam rifle still? If we were standing up or if we were jumping like this, that guy can shoot us exactly like that. So you want to stay crouched and you want to stay low so it doesn't shoot you. One more time, take this guy in the face, drop down low to here, jump up, hold crouch. Ooh, I died that time. That's unfortunate. Let me jump up like this one more time. Take this guy in the face, drop down low, jump up here, stay crouched, and hopefully I don't die. Okay, there we go. We got 2 jackal snipers there, so that's unfortunate. So for this strat to work, you want to come down here and you just want to keep meleeing, just like I'm doing here with the sword. Now, what this is doing is delaying a checkpoint. It's going to cause a phantom that spawns in right over there and flies above your head to the platform to actually despawn. And what that's going to do is going to trick the game into thinking you're somewhere where you're not. So when you keep meleeing, check for that phantom. There's the phantom. That's a phantom we're going to despawn. So keep meleeing. Keep on meleeing. You can jump around. You can do whatever you want, but just keep meleeing until this phantom flies over your head and goes over towards that platform. So when this gondola arrives, enemies are going to spawn. So I recommend that you sort of drop down here so you're a little safe from them. There's our phantom, and I'm going to keep jumping so it doesn't get a checkpoint. And you're going to see it's going to disappear here pretty soon. Boom, there we go. So we got that. So when that phantom disappears, that's how you know you got the God Deload. So now you want to sit down here because enemies are going to spawn over on that gondola, and they can and will kill you. So want to keep spamming. Just keep. Oh, once the phantom's disappeared, you can stop mailing. By the way, I'm assuming that out of force of habit. Once that phantom's gone, you can stop mailing. Okay. Once that dialogue plays, there's the enemies. So as you can see, they can and will kill you. So you want to stay out of their sight. And you successfully pull off the God Deload. Nice job, guys. See, super easy. Much easier than doing gondola launch or doing the redirect swordfly. And it takes much less effort to learn. It's pretty easy. It's just the start that's unfortunate. And now what's going to happen is in this next tower, all these enemies on the outside and the tackles that run out to meet you will despawn and they will not be there. So that helps you get in this section much easier, much faster than just doing it normally. I'm going to get to the tower and I'm going to show you what to do once you get inside because there's a bit of a specific path you want to take. Now, once again, this is much slower than doing the redirect swordfly or especially gondola launch, but it is much more consistent and it's much easier to learn. So once again, I'd only recommend this for newer runners who don't want to put in the time to really learn those strats yet. I'd actually recommend this for newer runners because there's more important things to worry about than the redirect fly or gondola launch just so far as you're beginning out. So that ramp's going to slide out and we can jump on it and proceed with the level. This gondola stops, you can jump off a little early, a little bit of time save there. And now we're going to enter this room and do a little bit of a jump sequence. So I'm going to jump here, jump onto this ramp, and I'm going to go up top like this. Now there's going to be a grunt here that's awakened, so I'm going to sword slash him. Boom. I'm going to drop my beam rod rifle and pick up the tree rod gun. Now, I'm going to pause right here. So right here, there is a trigger volume. And when you're inside this trigger volume and you kill the jackals below here, it will not spawn additional drone reinforcements. So that's why we stay up top here, right? So right now I'm in this trigger. And I want to kill these jackals right below me with the Fury gun. So let me just do that. There's four of them. So that's three. And where's the fourth one? There's the fourth one. So now I've killed all four of them. And when I hear Cortana's dialogue, and I've done it successfully. There's the dialogue, so I know that I've done this successfully. Next part of this is the jackals down below. So once you see them spawn, you want to spam your Fury shots at them. If you don't have Fury shots anymore from killing the jackals, you can just throw a few grenades down there, and I'll do the same thing. More grenades right here, and boom, nice and easy. So you have successfully done the God Deload. Nice job, guys. So that's the end of this tutorial for this trick. Once again, I'd only recommend this trick for brand new runners who don't want to put in that time yet. I'd actually recommend it for you so you don't have to put in that time just yet. You can get through this mission and move on to more important levels. So thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about the strat, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And thank you guys.